13.8 billion years ago, the universe was born. 37,000 years later, it became transparent for the first time. Light that had been trapped in plasma finally escaped. That light is still traveling toward you. It fills the entire sky. And in 2015, physicists realized it contains a pattern that should not exist. This is the cosmic microwave background. It is the oldest photograph ever taken, not a photograph of something. A photograph that is something. Ancient light so faint that you need satellites to see it. So old that it predates the first star by 1 billion years. The oldest message the universe has ever sent to itself. For 3 decades we have been reading that message, mapping it, cataloging every whisper in its static, and we have been very, very certain we understood what it meant. The universe is mostly smooth, slightly lumpy in mathematically predictable ways. A few hot spots, a few cold spots, variations so small they measure in millionths of a degree. Everything fits, the model works, the priesthood is satisfied. Then someone noticed the room had tilted 1 degree. In the data collected by the WMAP satellite, 9 years of observation, billions of data points, physicists spotted something, a pattern, a structure, an asymmetry that has no name in the language of physics because it was not supposed to be able to exist. It was not forbidden. It was not theoretically impossible. It was statistically impossible. It was the kind of thing that shows up in data one time in 10,000 trials by pure chance. Except it did not show up once, it showed up, and it stayed. Imagine you flip a coin 100,000 times, you should get 50,000 heads, 50,000 tails, normal distribution, the model predicts it. The coin does not care what the model predicts, but if you flip that coin and get 60,000 heads, not once but every time you run the experiment, you stop looking at the coin. You look at the hand holding the coin, something else is at work here. Something the model is not accounting for. The physicists looked at each other, not at the data, at each other. The pattern has names now, the axis of evil, because it is a preferred direction in a universe that is not supposed to have preferred directions. The dipole asymmetry, the large-scale anisotropy, the cold spot. Depending on who is speaking and how comfortable they are with uncertainty, it goes by different names. But all of those names are placeholders. All of them mean we do not know. Here is what makes it worse. The anomaly is not small. It spans 1/3 of the entire sky. 1/3 of the oldest light in the universe is running in a direction it should not be able to run. And the temperature variations that define it are so specific, so structured, that the statistical probability of it occurring by chance is approximately 1 in 5 million. Not 5 million to 1, 1 in 5 million. You would have to rerun the birth of the universe 5 million times to expect to see this once. We only got one universe, and we are looking at the 1 in 5 million case. The hesitation started in 2005. By 2015, the data was cleaner and the pattern was undeniable. By 2020, every major observatory in the world was checking. The Planck satellite, the WMAP data reanalyzed, the South Pole telescope, different instruments, different methodologies, different teams that had no reason to agree with each other. And the anomaly stayed, the structure remained, the universe kept it secret. There are explanations, tentative ones, whispered in seminars, written in papers with hedge language so careful it becomes almost a kind of silence. Perhaps the universe is not finite. Perhaps it is shaped like something other than what we assume. Perhaps there is a massive concentration of matter just beyond the edge of what we can see, distorting the light on its way to us. Perhaps space-time itself is tilted in a direction we have not learned to measure. Perhaps we are off-center in the cosmos in a way that the model did not predict. Perhaps something else is talking and we are mistaking its voice for the voice of the universe itself. All of these explanations are weapons, because they all in their different ways suggest that the inventory is not finished. That the map has a whole region marked asterisk here be dragons asterisk, and the dragons are real. This is the strangest part, the part that keeps physicists awake at 2 a.m. The anomaly is not a mystery wrapped in technical language. It is a asterisk confession asterisk, a confession that the model, the beautiful, predictive Nobel Prize-winning model that has explained almost everything, is looking at something that does not fit inside it. And instead of abandoning the model, we are expanding the universe around it, finding bigger containers for the same contradiction. The axis of evil sits there in the data, unresolved, a structure in the oldest light, a pattern the universe should not be able to draw, a whisper that none of the standard explanations can fully explain away. And every time a physicist finishes their analysis, they write the same sentence at the end of their paper, asterisk further investigation is required asterisk, which means we are checking ourselves. The priesthood is tilting its head. The room, as you stand in it, has not become level. It has become more slanted. The older the universe gets, the less sense it makes. And the further we look back into its history, the more we realize we are standing in front of a door that was not on the map. We do not know what is on the other side. We are not even sure the door is supposed to be there, but it is. And it opens a little bit wider with every observation, and nobody knows what that means. The cosmic microwave background is still arriving, right now, passing through your body. Through the room you are sitting in, through everything. The oldest light in the universe carrying a pattern nobody can explain. A structure so improbable that its mere existence is a question the universe is asking of us. And we are still listening, still checking, still standing at the threshold where the model ends and the silence begins.